Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MU Stand. King Gamer here. This is your match reaction. Manchester United 1 and Fulham 2. Crazy. Crazy how we lost this game. I just can't believe we lost this game. It's incredible. It's incredible. This team fully deserved, really fully deserved for Fulham. I can't even complain. The way we lost this game, you might feel a little bit down, which is what I'm feeling right now, but if you watch the game, right? If you watch the game, we don't deserve to be 1-1 at any point, really. Fulham should have scored 2-3 goals in this game and won this game and secured this win, but they gave us a chance. They gave us a chance and we just couldn't take it. We just couldn't take it. We pulled one back, 1-1. You're thinking, let's go ahead and win this game. And immediately we concede the other end. It's just dreadful, bro. It's dreadful. I've had enough with this manager now, and I think it's time for him to go. It's time for him to go. Everybody can clearly see it now. All these Ten Hag lovers right now. Where are you right now? I don't want to divide the fan base here, but this manager is clueless. From the first minute to the 90th minute, we've been dominated in this game, people. We've been dominated in this game, and I think it's time for him to go. It's really, really time for him to go. There's no bullshit here saying, oh, the structure behind him is not good. Structure this, structure. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. That's the team, and the team is set up as shit. There's no rhythm in this game. There's no flow in this team. There is no individual getting better. It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. But who do we have in the chat here? IU's in the chat, Jay's in the chat, Business Team, United for Life, Shade, Jay, all of you. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you all for joining in. I started a poll here. Should Ten Hag be sacked now? If you think it's a yes, put yes in the poll. I just want to see where the fan base is, because for me, it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense to continue with this manager. He's wasted us so many times. Shady says this is a disgrace, can't lie. Ayu says there's no passion in this team. Crazy, shameful. Yeah, a lot of you are not enjoying it. Look, a lot of you are not really enjoying it. And we gotta go through the chances here. We gotta go through the chances here. We gotta take a look at some of the chances in this game. But look, this manager, right, from the first minute to halftime, they've dominated us, right? We saw that game. They controlled the tempo of the match. They control everything in this game in the first half. You would think in the second half he's going to make some changes. He didn't. He stuck with the same team. And then Casemiro had to get injured. Once he got injured, then he started making changes. But really, not just a personal change. I want to see change the tactic, change formation. Change how the team is set up. We played the same way the whole game. And what is it with this manager? Really, what is it with him? When is he gonna actually make a change? Every single time he does this, guys. Every single time he does this. Jay says sack him. Look, I would have sacked him a long time ago. I would have sacked Erik Ten Hag a long time ago. And a lot of people were just questioning me and saying, why would you say Erik Ten Hag out? Look, we've seen game after game after game. This guy has just cost us a lot. He's cost us a lot. And I can't deal with it anymore. I've had enough. It's time for him to go, to just move on. It's time for him to move on and just be like Xavi, man. Just come out and say, I'm done. At the end of the season, I'm leaving. That's what I just want to see. That's what I want to see from Erik Ten Hag now. If he's man enough, he can just come out and say, I'm done. Because there's no way we could continue with him. The new ownership, they're watching this. They're watching this in the stands. I'm pretty sure they're going to get rid of him in the summer. I don't think he's going to last next season. I do not think so. This team has regressed. He's gotten rid of all the best players that we have. The likes of Cristiano, the likes of Sancho, Hannibal, all these guys. He's gotten rid of the better players and kept the shitter players. It's insane. At one point, he was putting Varane and Casemiro on the bench. Who does that? Who does that? This manager has more egos than Cristiano, Mbappe, and Messi, all these Ibrahimovic combined. That's how bad it is, this manager. That's how bad it is, this manager. And he needs to go. He needs to go. Ayu says losing to Fulham is just disgraceful. Gary says he's still the man who will win the Premier League for us. He needs new players. I disagree with you, Gary. Subbing Anthony in the 99 minutes was just bullshit. I know. Like, what is Anthony's gonna do in the last minute? Like, what is he really gonna do? Can somebody tell me? Like, what do you expect Anthony to do in the last minute? Coming on and making a difference. There's no way he's gonna do shit. There's no way he's gonna do shit. I mean, he's doing this just to say that I played him. Just to say that I played him. It's just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. I mean, these are some of the chances. You're looking at some of the chances here. I put them on the screen for you so you can all see it. We can all see it, but look at the amount of chance Fulham have created in this game. Look at the amount of chances they've created in this game. They just didn't take their chances. They didn't take their chances. If they did, this game would have been game over in the first half. But they're not a good team. They're not a good team in a sense. They don't have more quality than us. They don't have a lot of quality players. That's why they just couldn't take their chances. They could not take their chances. And that's why I think this game looks a lot closer than you think. But it was not a close game. I'm telling you, it was not a close game. I think Fulham fully deserved to win this match. Fully deserved to win this match. I mean, let's start off with Onana. I'm going to go through the team, really. I feel like the entire team struggled. Let me just give you that base. That just tells me that it's Erik ten Hag's fault. It's not really the individuals because the whole team is struggling. Especially, like, it's normal to see 2 or 3 or 4 players struggling in a game. You could see that, okay, it's probably not the managers, the players. If every single person is struggling, guys, if every player is struggling in this game, it's definitely the tactics, it's definitely the setup, and it's definitely the manager. So that's what I'm saying. Onana in goal today. Again, he made a couple of saves in the first half, but all in all, every time we need him, he just doesn't show up. How about that? Like, every time. Even at 1-1, you expect Onana to make a save. You expect Onana to make that save in the first half. I mean, in the first goal. The Bassi goal, I think it just goes over to the roof of the net. He could have blocked that. Really, he could have blocked that. It was right in the middle. He could have saved that. And the second goal as well, the Iwobi just puts him, it's like a penalty, man. It's like a penalty. This guy is like, maybe he's watching a movie or maybe he's doing something. Really, he just sits here like this. And then when a shot comes in, he just turns around and check. I mean, he doesn't make a move. He doesn't dive. He doesn't dive towards the ball. I mean, okay, don't save it. Just dive the right direction at least. My guy is just standing and chilling, bro. Every single match. I've said this a long time ago. A lot of times he doesn't make saves. A lot of times. And we needed him today and he didn't show up. Ayu says Onana needs to leave. Nubi says imagine Sir Jim Ratcliffe sacking Ten Hag and replacing with Potter English first. That's not a good look. I mean, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that, to be honest with you. I don't want to see that. Replacing him with another British manager, I don't want to see that. But let's just go through the team quickly. Right back, we started with Dalot. He was decent in this game. He did some decent things in this match, but all in all, I think hasn't really provided an output. Hasn't been an outlet on that right-hand side, really. Hasn't created a loss of chance on that right-hand side. So for me, I don't know. Dalot, probably 6 out of 10 performance. If you're gonna give him an average score, probably an average score of 6 out of 10 for me. In the middle of the park, we started with Varane and Maguire. Maguire, yes, he got a goal in this match. He should have scored 2 goals, by the way. I mean, he had a very good chance. Before he scored, he had a very good chance to score, and he missed. But luckily, he got a goal in the 88th minute. But truly, I think Maguire should have scored 2 today. And we probably could have won, but undeserved, of course. Defending set pieces, defending counterattacks, Maguire wasn't good. You clearly see that he lacks that pace. He's lucky, by the way, he's lucky to be on the pitch. I've shown you the screenshots. One of the screenshots is here. Just wait for it here. You'll see it. I mean, it's a reckless challenge. I don't know how he stayed on the pitch. He could have gotten a red card. He just got away with the yellow card. But all in all, I felt like Harry Maguire, average performance. But can you win the league with Harry Maguire and defense? No. The answer is no. Varane, didn't really see Varane in this game. I mean, he made some clearances, but again, our back line was just getting exposed today. Is it the setup? I don't know if it's because of the setup, but our back line was just constantly getting exposed. So I'm not going to give them any decent numbers. All of these, the entire back four probably with the goalkeeper is 5 out of 10. Maybe even worse, bro. We needed them to be commanding. We needed them to defend properly, and they weren't doing it. They were not doing it in this game. Left back, we played Lindelof. You can't question Lindelof. He's playing out of position, so there's nothing you can do about that, really. There's nothing you can do about that. Lindelof just gives you what he can, but he's not really a left back, so you can't blame. You can't really blame. When you go in the middle of the park, Mainu and Casemiro was good until he was taken off. Really, he was spraying the pass. He was spreading the ball really well. Created a decent chance. Created a decent chance for Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes just can't control it. He was 1-on-1. He just couldn't control it. I mean, unbelievable pass by Casemiro, by the way. But throughout the game, Casemiro was solid for me, I think. Mainu, he did what he always does, really just being composed and everything, but haven't seen enough. Those two, by the way, they constantly got exposed. Let's be real. They constantly got exposed, overrun by that midfield. So you lose the midfield, you lose the game pretty much. And in the middle of the park, I don't think we had control in the game. So that is something that the manager has to take a look at. Maybe go with 3 midfielders. Maybe go with 3 midfielders and 3 offensive players. Just change something. Like constantly playing with 2 and then playing with 3 and then up front 1. Every time we play with 4-2-3-1 formation, just change the formation sometimes. Not always is going to work that formation. It's crazy. Tualumba says, Eric Ten Hag, masterclass. Varane, Ghoster says, yeah, I mean, I was not happy with the performance. I was not happy with the performance of anybody, really. Garnacho did okay, but I wasn't happy at all. I was not happy at all. Let's move up the pitch. By the way, every single one of you, as you join us, make sure you smash a like on the stream and do subscribe to the channel if you guys are new to the channel. Closing in on 22K. But yeah, going back to the conversation, right? The front four, Garnacho did okay. The only bright player this whole game, I think that's Garnacho. Has to be Garnacho. But the rest of the players, Bruno Fernandes, crying, missing chances, taking shots when he needs to be passing. I mean, he's not a leader. He's not a captain, bro. He is not a captain, bro. Bruno Fernandes, I was disappointed tonight because probably one of his worst games. I just did not like what I saw from Bruno Fernandes today. Even at 1-1 in the extra minute, I think there's like Ahmad and Eriksen on his right, wide open, and he takes a shot from outside the box. I mean, how crazy is this player? I mean, he thinks he's CR7 for some reason. I don't know. Taking shots from every direction as if you're going to score. Like, don't do that. You are a midfielder. Stay composed, control the ball, and find the right pass and make the right decision. That's your job. Your job is not just to score goals. Your job is not to score goals. But pretty much, he was shit today. Force on. I feel for the dude. Like, I feel for the kid. Really. It's not his fault he struggled. I mean, this is one of those games the entire team struggled. So it's hard for me to sit here and judge Force on. This is his first game. That's his debut. I'm not going to go on to him because the team was struggling. So therefore, Force on as well was struggling. So I'm not going to say anything about that kid according to this game, really. I'm going to have to see him in another game where the team is doing well and what he's doing in that match because I can't judge him tonight. And he was taken off in like 50 minutes. Again, Ten Hag making the wrong decisions. Why would you start the kid in a difficult match like this against Fulham? You know Fulham is not an easy team. Why would you start him? Just put him on the bench and start Ahmad or start Anthony or start somebody else. Why are you putting pressure on the kid in this kind of difficult game and difficult environment? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Up top, Marcus Rashford, of course. Trashford, should I say. I mean, he is just useless up top. I know the striker position is like a graveyard shift for Manchester United a lot of times. Even Cristiano suffered from that. Our midfield and our wide players just don't create enough chance further forward. But Rashford was just ghosted in this game. Didn't really do much. I think he had one shot. Probably had one shot on goal. And that's about it, really. He struggled the whole game. And I just didn't like it, bro. I just did not like it. But yeah, that's the whole team for you. I mean, I went through pretty much every single player here. You guys let me know what you feel about this match. Do we have a future with Ten Hag? Let me know in the chat. I don't think so, but you guys, you might disagree. Ayu says Lingard is better than Rashford. At least Lingard runs around the whole 90 minutes. I mean, Rashford is not even doing that. The bare minimum. He's not even doing the bare minimum. You get what I'm saying? So it's just so disappointing. It's just so disappointing to see what we're seeing right now with this team. I've just lost hope and trust on this team. I've had enough, bro. I've had enough. Sack Erik Ten Hag right now and bring in a new manager. That's all I'm going to say. Sack this manager right now and bring in a new manager. So he can actually study these players, and then we would be ready for next season. At least we would be ready for next season. We've got to get rid of this manager. It has to happen. And the board has to make that choice and has to make that decision. Sell Rashford to PSG. Yeah. That's easy. I mean, it's easy to say all of that, but they're not going to do it. They don't make changes. Hopefully they do. This new ownership, 25%, 30%, whatever you want to say, maybe they could make something happen. Just maybe they can make something happen, but I've had enough. He's putting players like Anthony in the 90th minute. I mean, what do you expect him to do in that? What do you actually expect him to do in the 90th minute? Is he Houdini? Is he like some sort of magician? He could come in the 97th minute and score 2 goals for you and win the game. What is he trying to do, Ten Hag? Like, I don't understand this manager. I just don't. And it's time for him to go, guys. It's time for him to go. Just whether you like it or not, accept it. Accept the fact that he is not a good manager. Enough is enough, man. Enough is enough, and he needs to go. But yeah, guys, that is my match reaction. Really, any thoughts about the game? You guys let me know in the comment section what you think about this match. What do you guys think about this game? But look, Aston Villa have won today. You know what that means? That creates more gap into that top 4. So forget about top 4. It looks like we're not gonna get it, bro. It looks like we're just not going to get it. I mean, I could show you what the table looks like immediately right now before we wrap up here. This is what the table looks like right now, people. This is what the table looks like right now, and I don't think we have a chance. Let me just go to this screen. This is better. So this is what it looks like right now, people. Okay? This is what it looks like right now. We have played 26 games. We have 44 points. Tottenham have 47. If Tottenham win tomorrow, they're going to create that gap. 6 points. We just don't want that. Aston Villa has extended their lead over us, which is 52-44. That is 8 points. 8 points is a lot in the Premier League. 8 points is just a lot in the Premier League. And I don't think we can catch Aston Villa. We could finish 5th. Maybe, just maybe. 5th position, might just get in the Champions League. Just maybe. But finishing top 4, forget about it, people. Forget about it. It's done. Ayu says we need at least 2 guys as a striker position. Bring new midfielders like new youngsters. Nabi says, I bet you if Ten Hag stays, he would want De Jong again. De Jong already rejected United many times, but Ten Hag thinks he's our savior. He's the dude, bro. Like, I really, I don't want to even talk about Ten Hag anymore. Like, everybody should know by now. He's not the good manager. He's not the right manager. But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. Make sure you smash a like on the stream. Leave your comments. Tell me how you feel about this match, Nabis. I need to see your comments in the comment sections. Yeah, but that is our match reaction, really. They just find a way to ruin your weekend. There's another weekend now they wasted. But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.